Well, I don't know if anybody watched the last video I did about this vehicle when I started work on it, but this is the finished car. It's a vehicle I was working on for quite some time, making a Mad Max style vehicle out of two other cars I had sort of surplus to requirements, and yeah, it's looking quite good, I think. Yeah, so it's basically a Jeep and a Mustang combined to make this Mad Max post-apocalyptic style battle car, and it's got machine guns on the bonnet. I've added this, since I did the other video, I've added this grille onto the front, which I added this grille to the front, and this bumper as well, which has got some quite pointy sharp spiky bits on it. It's also got spikes attached to the front wings, as you can see. It's got armour protection, a protective grille across the windscreen. So there's a windscreen grille in place which protect the driver from any oncoming fire or bits of any bits of debris or bits of wreckage that might be flying in the direction of the car. So they'll bounce off there and the driver will be protected. We've also got these side spikes on the side grills. So the pointy bit on the front bumper, spikes on the front, spikes on the window grills as well, which I really quite like, because that's what I like about building these cars. You can it's trial and error. You try something, see if it works, and if it does, you stick it on and weld it to the car, sort of thing. If it doesn't work, then you try something else. Yeah, and so we've got rusty spikes on the windows. Yeah, and the paintwork's not of the highest finish, but that's the thing with these cars. It wouldn't be in real life either. It's a car that's sort of living in the desert, weather beaten and battle scarred. It's not going to have perfect paintwork anyway. So coming round to the back, you can see we've got exhaust pipes sticking out where the rear window used to be. I just thought it looked quite cool there, and it would protect the exhaust pipes from getting damaged if the car took a side impact or anything hit the car on the side. The exhaust pipes wouldn't be damaged, so that's my thinking, putting them in there. We've got spikes or flag poles, or could be used for anything really. These spikes on the back look quite cool, and down here we've got some serious spikes as well. So any vehicle that approaches it from the back and tries to ram it is going to get serious damage. That'll probably go through a radiator and do some damage to a car that comes up behind it and tries to ram it. So a bit of protection there. We've also got, if you can see just there, we also have a pickaxe and a shovel on the back of the car, just stuck on there, so that if ever the driver gets stuck in mud or there's a bit of fallen tree or something in the way, they can hack that out of the way and continue on their journey wherever they might be going. Spare wheel in the back, roll hoop on the top with spotlights, and yeah, on this side, some of the underlying paintwork's come through as well. But again, if it's weather beaten and damaged by being out in the sun and the sun bleached paintwork in the windswept desert environment, then the paintwork would take a beating, and perhaps the underlying coat of paint would come through as well. So yeah, so there we are. That's my post-apocalyptic Mad Max Fury Road style battle vehicle. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I love the paintwork. It's just worked out really, really well. Considering these two it's made out of a couple of vehicles that I had that were surplus to requirements. It's not bad at all. And I have a couple more projects in the pipeline. I'm working on a Volkswagen Beetle at the moment. to go with it in the same scale, and also a pickup truck as well. And I'm debating whether or not to buy the 1/24 scale green light V8 Interceptor, actual real Mad Max vehicle, you know, the Falcon XB car, to go with all these projects as well, just to give it the final look by having the actual real Mad Max car next to them. I don't know. Anyway, so there's more projects in the pipeline, so if you like this sort of thing, watch this space, because there's more of these type of cars on the way. Yeah, so that will do for this one. Just a quick sneak peek of the other vehicles I'm working on. This Volkswagen Beetle is the next in line to be done as a Mad Max post-apocalyptic style car. And this pickup truck as well. And these two vehicles were originally oops, sorry about the dog barking. Shut up, dog. Yeah, these two vehicles were originally part of the Kenner SSP stock car smash up series. I had a set of these cars when I was a kid, but I did have different cars, not this particular two. But they originally came with a central flywheel, and you put a ripcord through these holes in the roofs that I've actually patched up on these cars, and there'd be a central flywheel. You pull the plastic ripcord, it would pull the flywheel up, and it would spin the flywheel, and they go flying across the floor, and they'd bump into each other or bump into a wall. And the fake wheels and the fake doors, yeah, the fake wheels basically, and the doors and the bonnet would all fly off, and yeah, they'd basically fly apart on impact. It was great fun for all ages. I had great fun playing with mine as a kid, but yeah, picked these two up on eBay for cheap, and I think they make very good post-apocalyptic Mad Max style vehicles. I've got wheels for them already, so it's just a case of fitting the wheels and then adding other bits, and yeah, so that's the next project in the pipeline. So watch this space and we'll get these done as well. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye for now.